Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have a review for you of this Megadream 3D pen along with some Megadream 3D filament. So this is a separate package actually, and I started to use some of these. But as far as the pen, it comes in a box like this. You have a user manual along with a little bit of sample filament. Here is your pen, as you can see right here, and then here's the power cable or adapter. So one thing that bothers me with this unit and pretty much any of the other 3D pen in the market right now is that this power cable is very short. It's about 3 feet long. If you ever use one of these pen before, you know that that's way too short, and you always ended up using an extension cable like me here, so that I can have the unit on the table and use it like a pen. So I do wish that company take in the future and make this power cable a lot longer, and they use one of these proprietary round plugs, so you can't really use something like a micro USB port or something like that. But anyway, here's the pen. As you can see, the pen looks pretty nice, and I previously used another unit from I think 3DRX, and this pen is no different. It works pretty much the same. I don't really see the difference between this unit and that unit. The other units is slightly more pricey and just a little bit cheaper. And yeah, you have your adjustment here for how much filament you want. Here's the nozzle head that you can take off if you want to, and here is the up and down. This is for loading, unloading. And then here you have the temperature adjustment, and right out there's a little LCD screen to let you know. And this is where you will load it up, and then there's the power port. So I'll be showing you guys some of the sample that I make with this unit here, and also with the 3D filament there to give you an idea of this unit. So overall, the pen works pretty well. I've been using it with these little filament here that is extra from the same company. These are ABS filament. So when you start this pen up, you can select between ABS and PLA, and then after that you can press the down button here, will start the process. It warm up in about 1.5 to 2 minutes or so, and then after that you can just pick the temperature that you want. I found that for these filament here, 200 degree was seemed to be a good temperature. So this is actually my first attempt of using something like this, one of these template here to make a helicopter. I kind of rushed it a little bit, but as you can see here, here's the result. Not too bad for my first try. I tried other smaller simple object, but nothing this complex. It's actually not that complex, but it was actually a little bit challenging. It took me about half an hour to do this or so, and I was rushing through the process. But I can give you an idea. After the plastics harden, it's pretty tough, and even when you small little noodle string here, it's keeping it in place pretty well. So overall, this pen works pretty well, and the filament with it is pretty cool. So if you want to try one of these, give it a try. The tip would actually get a little bit dirty, but you can clean that off by just wiping it off before it cool down. Other than that, it's a pretty simple pen and it works pretty well. So another thing I do want to point out is that you end up with a lot of small pieces left over like this, especially when the pen is idling. It will slowly push out some stuff. If you hear the pen crackling, that means the temperature is way too hot for the filament, so you want to decrease the temperature. And if it feels like it's coming out a little bit slow, you might want to increase the temperature. There's also just a little slider here to make adjustment from very small to very large amount, so use that to your advantage. The pen is pretty comfortable to hold, but yeah, definitely how depending on how you hold it, you'll find that you might accidentally press this button. So try to find a comfortable position to get used to it. But overall, not bad device. So far, no problem with it at all. Some of my friends have similar pen and these tips are melting. But in my experience, after about 3 or 4 uses, so far no problem at all. So I hope you short little review help you in your purchase decision. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment below. And as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.